one of the most special things about being here is that moment in Evensong where you just suddenly remember that all of these people are doing different things with their lives, and they come to the chapel, and they come to the choir with the same aim, which is to make great music and have a good time.
Singing Jesus choir is a fairly hefty commitment. It's 5 times a week, 4 services a week, plus 1 extra rehearsal. But the thing about it is that it's a 500-year-old tradition that we're still continuing.
I've always been very interested in music, and for people who are very interested in music, that has to come out some way. And for me, that's come through in my singing.
So it's a beautiful building to start off with. It's got one of the most richest histories of many of the places in Cambridge, and most certainly all the chapels in Cambridge.
Everyone fits it. Everyone has their own standard.
Before I came to Cambridge, I had not done very much sacred music, had very little choral experience, and after a year and a half, 2 years in the choir, I've encountered such a broad range of repertoire.
Mark's very keen to ensure that we do a very wide and varied range of music, which actually in some Cambridge colleges you don't get.
The main benefit here is really the versatility of musical experience you get through working with the 2 different choirs.
One of the many perks we get is, in exchange for the time we commit to here is free singing lessons.
I like it when we're singing with the men and women in the choir, because then it's a really nice sound, and I think it's excellent, it's amazing, it's such a high standard.
So it's really about giving them experiences that they'll remember for the rest of their lives.
It's unlikely that I'll ever have the opportunity to perform at such a high standard on such a regular basis so many times during the week.
That's a phenomenal experience for me. I'd never get an experience like that ever again in my life, to be able to sing with professional soloists.
Workshops we did in Mumbai, where we were teaching head, shoulders, knees and toes to kids of about 5 or 6. It was a slightly surreal experience, but at the same time one of the most sort of eye-opening.
I really like the balance that I can have between my work, social and choir, but still be singing at a really high level.
Well, it's basically lots of socialising as well, not just singing.
What you see as an Evensong is only one side of what we do. It's a huge social aspect to it, whether it's hanging out in the bar afterwards, or we are very privileged to be the only really group of people who get to go to feasts.
Purely because we meet so often and we sing together so much, and going on tours and things like that, we tend to know everyone in the choir very well, and that's almost invariably why your best friends to end up being.
I mean, I think that by far the most important thing about being a choral scholar or being a chorister or being an organ scholar here is developing you as a person.
Really, it's the music and the people. That is why I come to Jesus College Choir and always am happy to be here.